Hi, my name's Al Viola. As it shows here, I was in the Navy. I was a boiler operator from 1965 to 68. I did 3 tours of duty out of San Diego. And actually, I wouldn't mind going back in, but I'm too old. No, I was having a lot of troubles with my back. I was doing some janitorial work and had MRI and x-rays done at the VA. And I brought those in and gave them to Dr. Harcourt. And he looked them over and developed a plan of action to see what he could do to relieve my anguish, which he has done, I might add. I couldn't lift anything, and if I would turn the wrong way, I'd feel the stabbing pain in my back, and I needed relief, and for sure I found it here. There was talk with the VA about possible surgery, and I did not want to go through that. So I thought, well, I'm going to give chiropractic care a shot first, and I'm sure glad I did. Compared to a year ago when I first came in here, I'm probably 80 to 90% better, and I'm really enjoying this a lot better. Highly recommend that they contact the VA and get the approval necessary and start their treatments here. Specifically, I'd probably tell them that the staff and the doctor are wonderful people here, and they really treat you nice. You fellows and girls out there having troubles, don't suffer. Do something about it.
Hello, my name is Trey Ryder, and I was with the United States Army for 14 years before I was medically retired. And I was fortunate enough to be able to meet Dr. Gary Harcourt and actually come here for a lot of my services. And during that time, it's helped me alleviate a lot of my pain. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because of the VA actually helps the veterans to have the care pretty much for free. I don't pay anything out of my pocket. The VA actually helps you to go through the system and see Dr. Gary Harcourt free of charge for you guys. I actually started having symptoms back in approximately 2005 after some airborne jumps. I noticed that my hips were hurting. I was having shooting pain down my legs, my back, and a lot of the time I thought it was literally my hip that was messed up. And from that point on forward, I kept having the symptoms of the hip and did not realize where my actual injuries were, which was the back. And I went through and had numerous MRIs or scans to actually try and see what was going on with the hip, and everything came back negative. Held me back from doing a lot of different things. I'm a father of 5, and as I was going through the medical system and the doctor's telling you have a profile, you can't do X, Y, and Z. So I started limiting my beliefs and going off of what the doctors were saying, and I limited how much I played with my kids to make sure that I wasn't hurting myself more. And a lot of that was not false information, but was not leading me to live a better life and actually look for different results. Prior to getting out of the military, some of the different treatments that I did get a TENS unit. From there, I had shots in the back. We started doing yoga at Fort Drum, New York, prior to being medically discharged. And I was actually seeing a chiropractor within Fort Drum. The problem was so many people needed the chiropractic care that I could only see them once a month and could not get the proper help that I needed. He was actually able to pinpoint where a lot of my pain was coming from and come up with that system that I needed for the proper care. So now that I have seen tremendous results, I'm actually able to play with my children more, horseplay. I'm able to move around a lot better, and one of the issues I was having was my hips being misaligned, and being able to have the proper structure there for him to continue working on, and it helped alleviate a lot of the pain. that I've been in. So I have been able to move a lot better. I've been able to feel a lot better, and therefore my mood is a lot better, just because of the fact of having the proper care. By chiropractic care, the one thing I love about it is, like I said before, is there's a system in place to try and get us to where we need to be. And if not, then something else needs to be done. And Dr. Gary completely explains the process, and by loosening up the joints that are needed, you can definitely feel so much better. So working with Dr. Gary, I've actually been coming here, I don't know, at least a year now, and I continue to come here because of the friendly atmosphere, the continued communication, and as we all know in the military, communication is a big part, and they're continually reaching out. If anything is needed, they try to make sure that their schedule is worked to be able to assist us the best.
I'm old David Wakeland, a United States Marine Corps veteran. I was in Korea in '53. A lot of pain in the lower back, and which eventually led to x-rays. I know I'm getting better and better. I see him as a high quality, caring, just a super person. I'm just thankful that I was pointed in this direction from the West York VFW. We're different guys talking. When they saw how I was getting with my back problems and bent over and limping around, they said, "Dave, you need to go to a chiropractor. And here's the name of a good one, Dr. Harcourt. And it's right around the corner."